All right, hey guys, welcome back. I'm Eric.
I'm Chris, and today we're talking about fly kicks.
Or sneakers. Today we're talking about sneakers.
Yeah.
Sneakers.
Yeah.
Like a really everyday kind of shoe, important thing to talk about.
Yep.
I've got some questions.
Okay, let's hear them.
You got some answers.
That's right.
All right. Okay, so the first question I have about sneakers is what actually defines, how do you categorize a sneaker versus like a gym shoe or like the traditional Nikes or New Balances maybe I've worn?
Yeah, the line has been blurred lately. Guys are wearing gym shoes around town. Yeah, so the most important thing to remember if you're planning on wearing sneakers for a casual look is that those shoes should not be the shoes you exercise in.
That's
so there are some shoes, for working out, for the gym, for jogging, whatever. There are other shoes that are meant to be worn just casually with jeans and a shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's and where is that line? Like where am I wearing these things?
Yeah, I mean you can wear them almost anywhere. It's great if you have a casual office environment. You can wear them there. You know, I would say the most casual office environments. Working at a startup, for example, you could totally do it. So just be sensitive. I'd say if there's any question in your mind, don't do it.
Okay. Okay. So that's helpful. So the next question, kind of along those lines, I have is, so it's okay. Don't wear exercise shoes. Don't wear running shoes to work.
Yeah.
But then maybe like there's a difference in colors.
Yeah.
Potentially between. When I'm shopping for these things, I tend to find like there's like a brighter peacock section. I feel like in the shoe store. So like, where is the sneaker line with colors?
Yeah, colors is a great way. If running shoe or trainer or something isn't in the title to obviously indicate that's for working out, color's a great way to know because usually exercise shoes will be really brightly colored. And those shoes just don't make sense in the context of a casual office environment or with jeans and a shirt, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the colors. We kind of know which ones to buy. What about caring for these shoes? Like, you're typically not wearing them. These aren't the shoes you mow the grass in, right?
Yeah.
Or that you're like
hopefully not
helping someone move in or playing football in.
We
play football all the time. But these are shoes that are like typically you're wearing either to work or maybe going out.
Yeah.
So talk about caring.
Yeah, they can obviously still get dirty. You know, if you're going out to eat or step in a puddle or something, and so a lot of these shoes are fabric, like canvas uppers, so you can clean them pretty easily. Just use soapy water, something like that, or just sometimes warm water will get dirt, mud off, that sort of thing.
So it's not
too big of an issue.
Okay, you're not throwing them in the washing machine.
No, don't do that. Please.
My mom did this like with my tennis shoes. She's like,
I know.
They're dirty. Let's throw them in there, and then they shrink. And it didn't work. So we're not doing that.
No.
Okay, so. Here's what we're gonna. We brought some shoes. Today we're gonna show kind of different shoes for some different personality types.
Yeah.
And really quickly, if you guys don't know anything about Cladwell, what's really cool is you take a 2-minute survey. It's free, and we show you kind of where you land on this style spectrum.
Yeah.
And we have a chart, and it's based on formality and trendiness, and it'll kind of show you where you land. And we recommend clothing based on where you land on that style spectrum. Yeah. So if you haven't done that, go take 1 minute. Go do the survey, come back, and now we're going to show you which shoes might go to what personality. So why don't you go ahead?
Definitely. So here's an example of something not to do.
This is a sneaker.
No. It's a casual sneaker. I wouldn't wear it with jeans, something. It's for exercise.
This is an exercise shoe.
It's an exercise
This is a gym shoe running.
You can tell by the bright color. I mean, most people will recognize it right away.
Right.
For exercise. So don't do that.
Yep.
Let's look at something you might want to do. So this is for, it's a rather traditional look. Okay. Not very trendy, but still, it's sharp, crisp, clean. It's a neutral color canvas upper. It's a boat shoe style. It's got the sneaker sole. Works great.
Navy's okay, like neutral-wise? It doesn't have to be white faded. Or like tan?
Yeah. When I say neutral, it can be white, tan, gray, navy, anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just not bright.
That's helpful.
Colors.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you want something a little less formal, not trendy, classic Vans canvas sneaker.
Okay.
It's got a sneaker sole, canvas upper, like I said. It's a great look.
So tell me, I got a question on this shoe real quick. I bought a shoe like this when I tried to venture into Sneakerland, but I bought it from Walmart.
Yeah. Like not to bash Walmart or anything.
Not to bash Walmart's a great store, but it was like that rack shoe, like $6 for like 2 pairs or something.
I've definitely had those.
It fell apart in like 4 days.
Yeah.
And it kind of like kept me away. And the other thing was, I want to ask you about this. it was really uncomfortable, like especially on my arches.
Yes.
Like these are flatter shoes typically than the exercise running shoes. Tell me, like, what do I do there?
I got a couple of comments with that. I think insoles, I always recommend insoles to people. I sold shoes to men and women. Insoles are great. You can spend $10, $20, $30 for nicer ones, but they really increase the comfort of almost any shoe. I have a couple pairs of insoles. I swap them out in all my shoes.
Okay.
So that's a great way to go. Other than that, shoes, I think if you've got a little money that you want to spend on your wardrobe, shoes is a place to invest it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just worth it.
So you can save money in other spots, but shoes, you're wearing them every day. So let's maybe think about, like, this might be a place where I might put a little bit more investment of my money.
That's what I suggest, yeah. So if you want something still casual, definitely more trendy. I love this black on black.
That's cool.
Classic Converse, Chuck Taylor.
So who can pull this off?
It's definitely a trendy guy.
I can't pull this, I feel like this isn't me.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to. You'd have to change some other things. I mean, this is definitely more of a city, more of what I might call like an urban look.
An urban look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But it works for a lot of guys. So if you want something that's a little bit more formal but still trendy, this might surprise you a little bit. It's another classic Vans sneaker, but it's got a leather upper, so a little bit more of a city feel, and it's got this little slim down sole here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It might be hard to tell, but it's still a sneaker sole, but it's a little slimmer from the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. So I think that's it. Thanks, Chris, for teaching us about sneakers today. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Subscribe. We're bringing style advice every week here on our channel. Yep. And go to Cladwell. Get your free personal roadmap to dress better. Take you 2 minutes. So, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.